Hi, I'm Taylor Ann Olson,
I'm Alexander Ferrone.
and Alex here has a few questions about Google Search and Google Scholar and how they could be useful in the classroom.
My first question for you, what is it? What is Google Scholar and Google Search?
Well, Google Search is the everybody knows what it is pretty much, but what it is it's a main search engine where you can go to type in a topic, and the what Google does is it goes through billions and billions of websites, and it picks out sites with that word in it or synonyms to it, and it lists them all out for you to look at. And Google Scholar is very much like Google Search, except it's more limited to scholarly articles and journals and laws, and so it's really good for research.
My next question, how does Google Scholar and Google Search work?
Well, as I said before, it goes through billions of websites, but not only does it filter them based on the word that you put into the search engine, but it also decides which ones are most important for you to look at. So it'll pick out the ones with those words in the title, and it'll look for more reliable resources and websites that have been viewed more and cited more, and so it really picks out the ones that it thinks you would need to look at.
What is its significance?
Well, Google has put a lot of money and effort towards their algorithm, and what their algorithm is how they figure out what to show the person who's searching in their search engine. And because of that, 78% of searches are done through Google. And that just shows like how preferred they are to other search engines.
What is the significance of Google Scholar?
Not only is it free, well, it's mostly free. So when you go on it, you can type in a subject and it'll bring up a lot of articles, and it'll show you the citations, the number of citations for that article, so you know how important it is. And also, like, the one thing that's the problem with it is it will show you articles that do cost money to view the full text. However, when it does that, there's also a link you can click on, and it'll show you where the nearest library is to you that has that article or book for your view.
Are there any drawbacks to these two search engines?
Some people won't use Google because it does track your searches, but really there's not a lot of disadvantages to Google Search. Google Scholar, its disadvantages are that a lot of its articles are outdated, and another disadvantage would be that it does bring you to articles that do cost money. However, as I said before, when it does that, it also tells you of libraries nearby.
Got it. With Google Scholar and Google Search, what are some of the implications for teaching and learning?
Well, with Google Search, a lot of teachers can do Google Quests, which is where you have the students pick a subject that they're interested in and Google it. And then they come up with all the research using Google, so Google Images, Google Videos, and then the websites with statistics and forums and all sorts of stuff. And then with Google Scholar, it's a free way for students to find scholarly articles. So not everybody has access to a library database, so they can use Google Scholar to find reliable resources. And everybody these days usually has this technology at their fingertips, so we need to utilize it.
Yeah.
Well, Alex, it's been fun. Thank you for asking your questions.
No
I hope
problem.
I answered them well. And thank you for viewing my video.